So the one simple reason why most people fail in UK property, okay? And you know what? This is one of those areas where most people you speak to do not understand the property cycle, the property market. And so because of that, they don't even address it. They look at what's happening right now and that's what they sell you on. Or worse, they don't care what's happening now. They give you the same pitch irrespective of where the market's at. Yeah? So what you're going to find when you're working with us is we work very closely to what I call a property trend cycle. So if you have a look at that now, you know, we can have a look at this. And basically, it changes because what most property does is it shoots up, sits stagnant, and shoots up again through the cycle, okay? And if you're holding it, that's what happens. But if you're buying, selling, remortgaging, okay, it'll shoot up, overshoot, drop, then it will, you know, gradually grow, and then it'll drop off the face of the earth and it'll shoot up again, okay? And so that's why we outline, and depending on where you are in that trend cycle, or that part of that cycle, yeah, we basically can change the strategy. And effectively, the principle here is set the strategy to meet the market that you're in. And when you do that, yeah, and not just the market that you're in right now, but the market we're heading into. Now, why is the property, it's a property cycle, but we call it the property trend cycle. Why do we use the word trend? Because here's the problem. I would love to be able to say on the 31st of March, you know, 2024, this is what's going to happen in the market. But I can't be that specific. And you know what? Most experts are wrong most of the time. And so therefore, you know, no expert can predict dates. And the ones that do, guessed. And even if they get it right one year, watch what happens the next year. They're wrong, yeah? Most experts are wrong most of the time. And that includes myself, all right? So don't rely on them, you know, and their dates and their percentages. What we look at, and what is a much better way of doing things, is look at the trend that is inherent in that part of the cycle. And if you follow the trend, you're more than likely to get it there or thereabouts, enough to be making money consistently, okay? And that is the key here, yeah? And, you know, look, we've got to think about the market cycle. We've got to think about the portfolio dynamics. In other words, where you are in the marketplace, but then look at how many properties you've got, what's, you know, their loan to values, how much debt you've got against that, what your cash flow is, because you need to look at cash flow and capital. You also need to function in things like emotions and your experience. These are all factors that we look at in the portfolio management process because it's key, okay? So these are all things that we look at. This is all part of our portfolio management process. And when we look at this and, you know, factor in the property trend cycle, you know, meet your strategy to meet the market, this gives you certainty and allows you to move forward and allows you to sleep at night. And really, that is, I mean, look, we can all go after the financials, but the reality with this is if you back off the financials, what's the key here? The key is that you need to be able to sleep at night. That's the first point. If you can sleep at night with your investments, yeah, because there's going to be times when they're not making you money, yeah, hand over fist and all that sort of stuff. So actually, it's great to make money. Make no mistake, that's something we want to do. But the key and the starting point is sleep at night, then we layer on how do we make money, yeah? And it's in that order. So we deal with, certainly when we're working with you on the first couple of properties, it's about emotion, or what we call emotional intelligence, getting that experience, that emotions. Later on, it's about the systems and processes, setting it up so it can be effortless. And then as we build bigger, then you're a numbers investor, then emotions don't really come into it that much. Then it's all about a systematic process and applying it and looking at the market, you know, make sure the strategy meets the market, changing with the market, all that sort of stuff. All right? So, cool. All right, we'll see you on the next video. So like, subscribe, and be sure to comment, and we're happy to answer any of your questions. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you download a copy of the book, UK Property Investment Guide for 2023, which covers all 23 of these topics in detail, and really will get you a really good foundation of understanding and certainty built. So simply download it, fill out your details, and we look forward to chatting real soon.